All right, all right, all right. Hello, everybody. So, how's everybody doing? Everybody's doing all right. Um, Gonna hit the record button and dive in. All right, welcome back, my crypto brothers and sisters, my crypto friends and family. Hope you guys are doing all right. Hope everybody is still hanging in there. And I also hope that you saw my video yesterday warning you about how this area over here could potentially be a bottom. Not that that you should have taken along here, but potential signals are heading our way. We are also just hitting one of the major areas that I marked off. So without further ado, we're going to roll the intro and we are going to dive right in to see what all this means. Well, welcome back. So, before we continue, could I please ask you to hit the like button? I know it's not a big effort for you, but it means a whole lot of things to me because, I don't make any money off of YouTube. I put a lot of effort into making these videos, and, seeing those likes next to the view counter also, warms my heart and gives me a little bit extra motivation each and every time I come online. So thank you very much for doing so. And also, if you're not subscribed yet, well, what are you waiting for? Okay, so let's dive in. So what have I said? On the way up, the price, um, as it is moving up here, is going to break the local high, the past local high on the RSI, right? And it did. Now, as this area is not making a new high compared to this one, we are seeing a bearish divergence. And then, of course, we are looking at this area to see whether, because this is the area that we are expecting to be broken for a continuation further down to the downside. Okay, so this is one thing that we need to keep our eyes on. Is the price going to break this area or is it going to be rejected? Then on the way down, as this gets rejected, then we still have not only the price over here that we want to keep our eyes on, but also the RSI over here. Because as the price is moving down, we could be getting one of these where the price goes making a lower low while the RSI is maintaining the higher low. Okay, so this could also happen. So these are some things that we are going to measure out to see if we can come up with some new ranges. And then, of course, we're going to clean up the chart a little bit, make it a little bit more readable. And if you wish to bear with me, then we can do this just very, very quickly. Like that, there we go. And let's measure the local low here on the RSI. This is 23.8 and 20, no, what did I say? 23.8 and 22. Let's go with 23, just to take it somewhere smack in the middle. So this gives us 30,500. So the range down to 30,500 is an area for a potential bullish diver. Okay, so all good and well. Let's say that that this area gets tested and gets rejected. What are we? What do we want to see for this thing to continue? Again, the same thing goes. If the price goes down over here and we start building up higher, then there are two potential possibilities. Let's go, price goes down. But possibility number one, price goes up, and breaks this level over here. Beautiful continuation. This is confirmed, and we can start looking for long positions. Now, there's another possibility where we do see this. Price comes down, keeps a higher low, starts going up, and then we are actually looking at this area over here as a continuation. Okay, so two potential scenarios that could start to unfold from here. Of course, if right around here, the 30,500 does not get broken on the 1 hour chart. Okay, so this is very easy, very short. I couldn't make this more simple. But does this mean that we are going to go for a reversal and an uptrend again? Well, no, that doesn't mean that at all, because over here we have that same thing, this bottom formation. And what happened as the price goes up over here, we start making these bearish divergences. We got one, we got two, and we got your third one, all lining up over here. So what does this mean? This is your first warning. This is where you know, like, okay, we need to start watching out. On the way up, this is where you start exiting your positions. As soon as you make the higher high, you start exiting your positions. And then on the next swipe up, if you didn't enter a long position, a short position over here, you still have your second opportunity to enter a short position or to add on to your short position, and the thing goes down. So what does this mean for here? If this is a confirmed bottom, then what am I expecting? I'm not expecting price to move higher than this area. I think already coming back to $55,000 would be big for this move. But again, we are going to see all the warning signs lining up, and we will have our opportunities to exit the long position that you're entered, and also to start looking for a short position if, of course, the chart confirms that this is the end and that it's going to turn and tumble further down. Okay, so remember, guys, be patient. Nice trades are coming your way if you have the good sense of mapping your chart out first and then waiting for the opportunities and making sure when the opportunity comes that you also wait for the right confirmation before really starting to put money on it, because this is not a game. This is just as cold as gambling. You know, you put your money on the table, and if you make a mistake, if it's the wrong move, then nobody is going to cry for you. Okay, so make sure you check, you double check before doing anything rash. Okay, right now as it stands, this formation has a lot of potential. It's just a little bit too early. I want to wait for the confirmation, this red line here to break at 38,500 at the very least. If it breaks right now, I would be waiting for the retests down to start entering the long positions. If it comes down and it rejects over here, then I would still be waiting for the 38,500 to start entering a long position. So it's about being very careful. And you know, what's the big trouble? You know, you enter from 38,000, let's say even you enter from 40,000 and it goes all the way up to 55,000. Okay, so that is like what? That's a 30% wins, gains. Come on, guys. You shouldn't be too greedy, you know, and it's better to get 30% gains that you can sleep comfortably on rather than trying to go for 35 or 40% gains and being stressed all over and not feeling comfortable leaving your screen out of sight. So the choice is yours. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but for me it's very clear which kind of strategies I do prefer. So let's keep going further down the line. I'm not going to go too in deep over here. We have the opening of the new candle um, right now. Okay, so this is where it becomes funny. This is where it becomes funny. Um, Looking at these lows, yes, we do have a lower low. Yes, yes, of course, we do have a lower low. But, if from here price goes up and we do break this prior high, then actually this is considered a higher low because we would be going from low to next local low. We got the high, we got our high here, higher low, and then on for a higher high. Okay, so depending on what happens, makes you see the picture completely different. Okay, so what's important now for a continuation to the downside is that this area over here, the 60,000 area, does not get closed above on a weekly. So on the other hand, if you're a bull, if you want to be bullish, as soon as the 60,000 is broken and is closed above, then we will have a continuation. We will have more strength in the market building up. But I would not be celebrating too quickly because this candle here closed at $35,000. That's almost a you will almost need a 100% gains out of it. So is it possible? It is possible. Yes, of course, everything is possible. This is the land of cryptocurrencies. Do I expect this to happen right now? Not really. Not really. As long as, at the very least, we don't have a candle closing above 58,300, I'm not expecting a continuation to the upside, and I will be looking for short positions. Even at worst, even if I enter a short position over here and ultimately I get burned and it goes a little bit higher, the price is going to come down at the very least to give me the chance to get out of my short position, number one, and then start looking for a long over here. So right here, this area, I'm not very keen on looking for a long. It is possible you could be looking at some very nice opportunities, but as shorting a uptrend, I feel right here longing this formation is, it's a little bit like the hero move. It could work out if, of course, you wait for the right confirmation signals that I explained so early, a little bit more early in this video. Cool. So dominance. What is the dominance doing? The dominance is looking like shit. Dominance is looking really bad. It's to be expected, it's impossible for this thing to turn around in just one swoop right here. This is gonna go down right again, and again, let's hope that the dominance doesn't break below 39,073, because that would be a big fat continuation. Even breaking below the 42.8, I would say continuation at the very least down to the next level, and then breaking to the upside. We are going to need to see at the very least, a little bit of a bottoming out, because otherwise this is going to lead to the third bearish divergence, and I don't want to know what is going to happen then, because the dominance is also Now, this is good news for the altcoins. As you can see, all altcoins are thriving like crazy. Oh my God, what is this? Uniswap, Uni BTC is at the 30% in the green. How crazy is that? EOS actually also doing not too bad, but basically it looks a little bit like the same type of formation, like big tumble down, and right now here struggling, potentially pressure down for EOS. Let's look at Ethereum. Potentially same thing, as long as it doesn't break over here the 0.07 BTC. EOS is still in, Ethereum is still in trouble. Right over here, this one. Oh, beautiful. So, yeah, finally, let's wrap this thing up. We're gonna look at the dollar. The dollar. Dollar is not looking too bad, honestly. But same thing, it's bottoming out. It's bottoming out, but is it going to be the bottom, or is it just you know, making one of those dead cat bounces, which you know, so is very popular happen. Finally, we have E-mini futures, and E-mini futures is making a real decent attempt. At least at the very least, the price action is moving on up. The only thing that we need is right now the RSI to close above 75.9. It's at 75.5, so actually really close, but having the hourly candle close nice and above this, I would say pretty continuation to the upside and more highs coming your way on the traditional markets. Cool, so this is more or less it for today. Remember your levels. It's actually it's fairly easy. It couldn't be more easy for today. Ranges are between 38,500 and 30,500, closing above the 38,000. I would be expecting this thing for the very least to confirm continuation to the upside. Just noticing here something on its way up. We'll also want to break this one over here, or we're going to see some pressure down, and this is where your potential entry for a long is going to come your way. 72.5. Let's see, what's that give us? 72.5, and we got 39,000. So yeah, just a minor little bump. But let's put this here like that. No, there we go. So breaking through the red line, closing above the red line, beautiful continuation to the upside, closing below the green box at under the 30,500, continuation to the downside. We're not finished yet. Cool, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching. Remember guys, hit the like button, especially if you've been watching till the end of the video, because this is the end of the video. You made it. You basically made it. Come on, what are you waiting for? Hit those likes, confirm that you actually really enjoyed the video. Then tomorrow I will be broadcasting a new update. This is what we do every day. We look at the Bitcoin chart and we try to analyze this thing, see if we can come up with some new plays and some new strategies, potential ways to make money and achieve this financial freedom. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Same chart, same channel. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great evening, great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.